Welcome back. I'm Kyle Marcel. Some big news in high school football. Former Seminole defensive back Kes McCorvey has been relieved of his duties at McClay High School. E.J. Manuel has been passed the responsibility of leading the Florida State Seminoles, and he doesn't plan on throwing it away. It's official. Bobby Bowden will retire. The man who practically built the Florida State football program from the ground up is stepping down following the team's bowl game. It's the question at the beginning of every fall, but we may have to ask if we are ready to go without football. With months before the season is set to start, fans like Joe Montenegro are optimistic, but he says bars will be affected if there is no football.
It changes it, but it's not going to stop me from going to bars and stuff. It's just going to be different.
Negotiations continue to take place, and after 25 hours of meetings in 4 days, Charlie Batch, a member of the NFL Player Association's executive committee, says things are going well, but business owners are still concerned.
No football on Sundays, we would probably see a significant amount of money lost.
Henderson says local businesses are preparing for the worst as CBA talks continue. The biggest issue separating the owners and players are how to divide about $9 billion in annual revenues, season expansion, a rookie wage scale, and benefits for retired players. For News 20 at 5, I'm Kyle Marcel. The 2009 football season for the Florida State Seminoles has been all about the head coach in waiting and when will Bobby Bowden step down. But Jimbo Fisher isn't the only one waiting. What about the quarterback in waiting, who, because of an injury to Christian Ponder, will now start the rest of the games this season?
You got to understand, parts are going to break, they're going to get repaired, and then they get put back on, and you move on. I mean, that's just, in a game of, a collision sport like this, that's just part of it.
The development of players has been the key for the success of the FSU quarterbacks. And Coach Bowden says Manuel's patience has helped him to being successful so far.
Well, he's had good patience. They have to have patience, especially quarterback. That's the hardest position to play on a team. He has to know what everybody's doing. You know what? Nobody else does, but he got to know what everybody's doing. E.J. Manuel has been passed the responsibility of leading the Florida State Seminoles, and he doesn't plan on throwing it away.
We had a leader in Ponder to come in, everybody thought, yeah, Ponder out, so FSU in trouble. But as you see, man, EJ come in, stepping in, doing a nice job.
Manuel's performance against Wake Forest when he completed 15 of 20 for 220 yards passing, 45 yards rushing, and a touchdown pass proves he was ready. And there's one recurring theme.
Just to have patience as a quarterback, you want to be patient, you want to be relaxed. You don't want to seem all afraid and all all nervous. Even though there's nothing wrong with being nervous, but as a quarterback, the whole offense, better yet the team is all looking at you as a leader, and so it's best to have courage and be patient and let things come to you.
Manuel says he will continue to be patient, and even if they do win out, he will not be sucked into a quarterback controversy next year. He says he'll play when the coaches tell him to play. For FAMU TV 20, I'm Kyle Marcel. The natural disaster in Japan affects lives, the economy, the environment, and now experts are saying car prices are next as factory shutdowns and other disruptions in Japan could make it difficult to find some Japanese-built cars and parts. Toyota Camry owner Ashley Davis says she hopes shortages don't affect her.
I've had to get a couple things fixed since over the summer. So with the earthquake, it does kind of bother me that they may not have exactly what I need.
General Motors has already shut down a Louisiana factory due to a shortage of unspecified Japanese parts. And although most Japanese cars are built in North America, there are 3 Toyota vehicles and 2 Acura vehicles built exclusively in Japan. The Toyota RAV4, 4Runner, and Land Cruiser, as well as the Acura TSX and RL models. Legacy Toyota owner and operator Les Miles says business is still as usual.
There's been no interruption as far as our sales are concerned. Nothing that has affected our business day to day that's been a direct result of that disaster over there.
Local Toyota and Acura dealers say they don't expect much impact here in the local area, but only time will tell. For News 20 at 5, I'm Kyle Marcel.